Namaste viewers, welcome to our technical channel Ganesh Piping. Today we are going to see an episode dedicated to the renewable energy, and this is the third episode on solar power plants. In the just to recollect on the previous episode we have seen the CSP, that is the concentrated solar plant power plant, where we are converting the heat energy of sun into the electrical energy. And for this episode we are going to see that the light energy of the sun is how converted into the electrical energy, and that is it is dedicated to the photovoltaic system, that is the battery and cell technology. So before we start this episode, I request all the viewers to subscribe our channel and share this valuable information with your friends and colleagues. So now moving forward, we can see here in the screen, this is the solar panel, and if we zoom, we can see that there are sub panels within the main panel, and there are cells or batteries, solar individual cell in the sub panel itself. So now we will see how this operates. So photovoltaic effect, just to recollect, in our school days we have seen in the physics basically that there are some substances, some substances which are semiconductors, and when sunlight falls on them they release electrons, and this is how they produce the electric current or the voltage potential difference. So the same, this similar kind of semiconductor materials are utilized for making the photovoltaic cell. So this photovoltaic, this substance, the photovoltaic, this word is derived from two. When we split it, one, photo means light and voltaic means potential difference that is related to the electric current. So when the light falls on that substance, it releases electron, and this is how the electricity is produced. So that is why it is called photovoltaic cell, because it absorbs the sunlight and then converts it into electricity. Here we can see this is the panel solar module, and this solar module is made from small panels, and the individual part of that panel is a solar cell. Okay, so it is a device which converts solar energy into electricity directly using the semiconducting material that exhibits photovoltaic effect. This is the definition, and how it works is not the part of this episode, but we are going to see something much more than that. Okay, the components used in solar power plant, for that is the photovoltaic system. So here we can see this is the PV module, that is the photovoltaic module, and we can see here number of the solar uh, modules are there. And this is the DC and AC controller, because we know that the electricity produced by the battery is always DC. So we have to convert it into AC, because the electricity which we get from the grids and for commercial as well as industrial purpose is alternating current. So then there is the batteries. So why we require batteries? Because whatever electric current, whatever electricity that is generated from the batteries is stored, no, not from the batteries, from the solar panel, sorry, from the solar panel is stored into the batteries. So why it is stored into the batteries, that we are going to see in the next slide. And then we have the inverter. So what this inverter do, that also we are going to see. And monitoring and controlling device, this is for monitoring and controlling device, means the fluctuations in the load, then measurement of the power that is being produced. For that we require this controlling monitoring devices. Then we have the net metering. The net metering is for the fiscal purpose, for the billing of the electricity that is being supplied. So now moving to the next slide, we will come to know how all of that above terms which we have discussed work together. And this is the cycle which we are going to see here. This is the sunlight. So when this sunlight falls on the photovoltaic array or the photovoltaic module or whatever you call them, then we know that the semiconductors, they release the electrons, and this is how the electricity is produced. So now whatever electricity is produced is then sent to the inverter and charge control. So what happens with this? Now there is a control or the monitoring system which is being connected for measuring this electricity which is produced, and here the other part, then this electric power which is generated is directly connected to the grid system. Here there is a AC DC to AC conversion that is happening inside this, okay, charge controller. So this power which is generated by these solar batteries is DC. Now here it is converted into alternating current. The alternating current is then sent to the AC grid system, and from the AC grid system we have this residential, commercial and industrial purpose where it is utilized. Then a portion of that electrical energy which was produced by this PV system is being sent for charging the battery bank, which is nothing but a bank means a group of batteries or cells which are connected together to store that power, excessive power which is being produced during the daytime, because during the night time we don't have this sun. So from where this power will come? So what happens? Then the inverter comes into picture. The inverter switches the input to the AC grid system from the battery bank automatically, because here it doesn't have to close, because it is automatically closed because there is no sun. So when there is no sun, no electricity is produced. So this inverter will switch off that, will change it, the mode, and then the battery bank comes into the circuit and it feeds the, again the power is converted from DC to AC, because these batteries, they are the DC source, and then the transformer is again supplied with that AC current, and this steps up, and then it is sent to the AC grid system. And then during the night time also, when there is no sun, this power bank feeds the power to the point of utilization. So the role of inverter is basically to switch on and switch off the power bank, okay, to toggle between the PV array or the photovoltaic module during the daytime to take the energy in two ways. One, to the supply where it is utilized, and second to uh, charge the power bank. And during the night time, whatever the power bank is charged is then connected to the grid to supply the power. This is how the photovoltaic power plant works. But this photovoltaic power plant is always utilized in conjunction with the, it is in combination with the CSP, concentrated solar power plant. And how that is done, we are going to see in the last and foremost important episode of this solar energy, and that is the hybrid power plants. So please watch our upcoming episode, and that is the last episode, and you will really enjoy that, how the hybrid power plant works. And this is the most promising technology which is upcoming, because we know that because of the carbon emissions there are a lot of problems, the global warming and all is there, and in this scenario, under this scenario, the solar energy is the most promising future for us. So thank you once again for watching this video, and I request you to watch all our videos till the end of this, because if you watch it halfway, then half knowledge is always dangerous. You can misinterpret whatever information is there in the earlier part of the video. So please watch it till to the end. So before I conclude, I request you to subscribe our channel and also support us by support our work by contributing to us voluntarily. We have shared our UPI IDs in the description of this video. Thank you and happy learning. Good day.